hearing about it, I didn't know that it had actually happened itself. But I know that a lot of people for a while would, turn the Barbie doll into a real human, and how awkward and how kind of strange she looked. A lot of parents were saying, this Barbie's teaching the wrong message to my kids, that she needs to be this skinny, her legs need to be this long, because in reality, she's disproportionate. So I think the idea of having dolls, I think in general, will help the younger kids as well figure out, we're all the same, but we're all different. Like, even though we look different, we're all the same inside. Oh yeah, I've seen pictures of people who try and be like real life Barbies, and they like shrink their waist and they grow their neck and they like do all this makeup, and I'm like, that's not natural. Probably shouldn't do that. I mean, if you want to, by all means, but like, you might want to not do that. Barbies. And it had nothing to do with what they looked like. I played with Barbies and I played with dolls in general just to dress them up, I think, more than anything. I had a younger brother, so it got to the point where his toys came into play, and I didn't like his toys, so I tried to stick with my, my girly toys. But I mean, at that age, I never would look at the Barbie and say I want to be like her. I know when I was growing up, we started to have like the dolls that had jobs, like the Barbies that came with jobs. So I know for a while it was like, oh, I want the flight attendant Barbie. I want to be like her. I want her job. So it had nothing to do with what she looked like. It had to do with the profession, which I think was kind of a different concept at that time. No one had come up with anything like that. I think the only online games I had were like Disney computer games based off movies. I mean, I'd play games with my younger brother, I'd play games with my friends, like in real life. But I remember just like playing as a character from a Disney movie. So like I had a Toy Story one where I was Woody, and you were trying to help the toy, I can't remember, they're trying to help the toys like get to a certain point in Andy's house or something along those lines. But other than that, it wasn't anything crazy. We weren't big on like video games in our house until later on, until my brother and I were in middle school and high school. It just wasn't a thing that we had in our house.